Emilia Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Game to Love Tennis podcast. You're with me on final Sunday. We are in Berlin for the final between top seed Ons JABEUR and 8th seed Belinda Bencic. So my name is Megan. Thank you all for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So we've got 4 finals going on today. We have this one here, the WTA 500 in Berlin. We have a 250, WTA 250 over in Birmingham. It will be between Zheng Shui and Haddad Maia. That's coming up in about half an hour's time. Over in Halle, we have Medvedev and Hurkacz in their final. Hurkacz serving for the first set. And in Queens, we've had Berrettini and Krajinovic in their final. Berrettini taking the first set over there. So it's great to have you all with me today. We're about to get underway. Ons JABEUR is going to serve to start us off. So before we start, why don't you get your predictions in for this match? So we have Ons JABEUR here serving to get us underway. And it's a good first serve from JABEUR. The return from Bencic just into the net is 15-love. Good start for Ons. This, of course, is a repeat of the Charleston final earlier this year, which Belinda Bencic won in a tight match there. But the head-to-head is tied at 2 apiece. Hi, JC. So we've got a prediction here for JABEUR in 3 sets. Lexi going for Ons in 3 as well. Good start here for JABEUR, though, at 30-love. And the serve is good. There's a return from Bencic, which is good. It finds a good length there, and JABEUR puts the ball into the net. So it is 30-15. Ons JABEUR here, serving at 30-15. And it's a good... Oh, the serve was down the tee. It was a good serve, but it's just clipped the top of the net, so it'll be a let. So Hubert Hurkacz has just taken the first set over in Halle in that final against Medvedev. Here we have a good forehand there, cross court from JABEUR, and then goes down the middle of the court. It's a looping forehand up from Bencic, floats past the baseline, and we are at 40-15. Good start here for Ons. Two really good matches yesterday for both of these. Bencic coming through in 3 tight sets against Sakkari, and Ons JABEUR coming through in 2 sets against Coco Gauff. JABEUR pushes that one long, though, and it is 40-30. And first serve into the net for Ons JABEUR. Got quite a few Ons fans in today. It's hard to not root for Ons JABEUR, isn't it? Oh, and the return of serve just clips the top of the net there from Bencic, and it's fairly lucky, but Ons JABEUR is there, gets the put away, and it is the first game on the board for Ons JABEUR. And you know how much I love this button, so I'm going to play the JABEUR button for getting that first game.
It's her, it's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR. Talking about Ons JABEUR. We're talking about Ons JABEUR. We're talking about Ons JABEUR.
Don't know why that played twice there. Probably knows how much I like the button. So we are here now with Belinda Bencic serving to get us underway on her serve. We did have Medvedev there losing the first set in the final with a breadstick. Hubert Hurkacz serving up a breadstick there, 6-1. It's a good serve down the tee from Bencic. Return is good from Ons JABEUR, but Bencic gets a great depth on the forehand there. And the lob from Jabeur is long. It is 15-love. Berrettini also taking the first set in that final over in Queens against Filip Krajinovic. Carlton rooting for Ons. Got Nasri rooting for Ons as well. Lots of Ons fans in, and Lexi. And it's another ball that's long there from Bencic, so it's 15-all. Both of these players will be looking to do well at Wimbledon with this good run here on the grass. Ons playing doubles with Serena in Eastbourne next week, which should be a really exciting matchup. Bencic here, though, at 15-all. And it's a let on the first serve. JC loving the buttons. They're so good. The Ons JABEUR button is so catchy. I have got a Bencic button as well, though, so if she gets this game on the board, I'll get that one as well. Yeah, a lot of three-setters for Bencic this week. She has come through quite a few, and that one against Sakari, especially yesterday, was very high quality. It's a good rally here. Then we have a backhand cross-court from Bencic, is very good. And Ons JABEUR hits the back of the line with that. It looked like it was out. And I think Bencic wants to see a repeat of this because it did look long, but it's been called in for Ons JABEUR, and it would be 15-30. So you're going to see the repeat of this. We have the electronic line calling here in Berlin. So there's no line judges. It is all automatic. But it was actually plumb on the line there from JABEUR. So it's 15-30 here. Bit of early pressure on the serve of Bencic. Good first serve, and the return of service into the net from Ons JABEUR, so it is 30-all. And yeah, we do have 3 break points for Hurkacz over there in Halle against Medvedev. Hurkacz is playing a blinder today. So 30-all here is the second serve for Bencic. And it's a good serve, and it's a good return of serve from JABEUR as well, and it is into the net from Belinda Bencic. So it is an early break point here for the Tunisian. A question here, what rank is Bencic? I believe she's number 17 in the rankings. Ons JABEUR, number 4. But Ons, obviously, she is second in the race. So break point here for Ons JABEUR early on. And she'll get a second serve to look at as well. Break point here and a second serve for Ons JABEUR. And it's a good backhand return for Ons JABEUR. Forehand from Bencic. And we have another backhand from Ons JABEUR. It's a good angle on the cross court there, but Bencic manages to loop it back in. Ons JABEUR with the down the line, and it is into the net from Belinda Bencic. We have a break of serve for Ons JABEUR. What a great start for the Tunisian. 2 games to love. So great start here for Ons JABEUR. Of course, took the title over in Madrid and made the final in Rome as well. So she had a great clay court season and is now looking to transfer that to the grass. And she's been playing brilliantly. I've commentated on a few of her matches this week, and they've all been brilliant. So it is a second serve, though, here for JABEUR. With the break 2-love. Oh, it's an ace from Ons JABEUR there, though. That's brilliant. Lovely ace down the tee. 15-love. Alex asking what's happening over in Queens. So Berrettini did take the first set 7-5, and they're now on serve. So Krajinovic up 2-1 in the second set over there. Good second serve from Ons JABEUR, and the return from Bencic is just about in, but then she can't do anything with the response with that. It's long, and it is 30-love here for Ons JABEUR. So JABEUR with the ideal start here, and it's a Great first serve again from Ons JABEUR. The return is good from Bencic, though. Now, Bencic comes into the net, but she goes for the drop shot. It doesn't clear the net, and it is 40-love. So, Ons JABEUR is four finals this year. One title, that title in Madrid, but 4 finals. So she's having an excellent season. Second in the race here. 40-love Ons JABEUR. And it's a second serve. First serve into the net. Well, it's a good second serve. The return is good from Bencic, though, but Ons gets a lovely angle there on the cross court, and it is indeed a consolidation. And it was a game to love. A 3-love lead for Ons JABEUR. So a great start for the Tunisian. Enjoy this.
It's her, it's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR, JABEUR, JABEUR. We'll be talking about Ons JABEUR. It's her, we're talking about Ons JABEUR.
So it's a great start for Ons JABEUR. And yeah, comment here from Colin. Ons would be world number 3 if she wins this match, so she would go up 1 ranking point. Belinda Bencic, I believe, would stay the same if she loses this match. Oh, sorry, my stream has just gone there. So we, if I keep you up to date with the other finals going on, so we do have Hurkacz up a break in the second set. So we breadstick Medvedev in the first one 6-1 and is now 2-1 up serving there. And Berrettini Krajinovic. Berrettini took the first set 7-5 over in Queens in London and is now on serve 1-2. Berrettini serving. The final in Birmingham will get underway in about 20 minutes time. That'll be between Bia Haddad Maia of Brazil against Zhang Shuai. They played their semi-finals this morning. Haddad Maia beating Halep in 3 sets and Zhang beating Castella in 3 as well. So Bencic yet to get a game on the board so far. She is down 3-love. We'll be trying to get one here. So serving Belinda Bencic. And it's a great first serve from Bencic. Great length on that service box. And Ons JABEUR can't get the ball over the net. It is 15-love. Lots of Ons JABEUR fans here. Let's go Ons, go Ons. Some very popular player is Ons JABEUR. Excellent game to watch as well. It seems to be a really great woman. And of course, yeah, she's done so much for North African tennis, Tunisian tennis, Arab tennis. She's a great ambassador for the sport, is Ons JABEUR. It's a second serve here from Bencic, but it's a good return from Ons JABEUR then. Oh, she gets the backhand just above the net, and then Bencic comes into the net with the volley. She manages to put it away. It is 30-love. Nice little net play there from Belinda Bencic. Last year's Olympic gold medalist. Yeah, Bia Haddad Maia is on a great streak. She won the title in Nottingham last week and is now into the final in Birmingham this week. First grass court title for her and for Brazil, I believe, last week. It's a good return of serve from Ons JABEUR, but it's an excellent backhand down the line from Belinda Bencic, and it is 40-love. This is more like it from the Swiss. A nice easy service game to get her on the board. 40-love. Question from Todd. If Swiatek is number 1 and JABEUR potentially moving up to 3, who is at 2? Yeah, that is should be Annette Kontaveit, who has withdrawn from Eastbourne next week, citing she's still feeling the after effects of COVID. So, yeah, Annette Kontaveit is in at 2 currently. It's a lovely little forehand here from Jabeur, though, 40-15. I have a Belinda Bencic fan here. You know she can win. So 40-15 for Bencic here. Point to try and get a game on the board. Broken early by Ons JABEUR. It's a good first serve. Backhand cross-court return from Ons JABEUR. And the cross-court from Bencic is long. And 40 love has suddenly become a 40-30. Hurkacz over in the final in Hala has consolidated that break of serve in the second set. So he's up 6-1, 3-1 on Daniil Medvedev. Bencic here serving at 40-30. Oh, it's an ace down the tee for Bencic, though. And Bencic does get a game on the board. It is 3-1.
Gon' knock you out, gon' make you want quit. The baddest girl about, gon' make you submit. That gold around her neck, the prove she's legit. Belinda Bencic.
So Ons JABEUR here serving with the early break, 3-1. This final here in Berlin. Second serve here from JABEUR, though. Oh, the return is good from Belinda Bencic. She gets an excellent length on that ball, and it is love 15. Yeah, asking where can you watch it? So I'm streaming on Prime Video. I do believe you can watch it on beIN Sport as well. It's an ace there from Ons JABEUR, 15 all. Bit of zip on that serve from the Tunisian. Close to 60% on the first serve percentage, but winning a lot of the points. And it's another good serve. The return is into the net from Bencic. We're at 30-15. JC loving the buttons. Yeah, you can thank Ben for those really catchy buttons. They're brilliant. And it's another great serve from Ons JABEUR. It's another ace in this game. And it is 40-15. And it's another great first serve from Ons JABEUR. The return is long from Bencic. What a service game for Ons JABEUR. It is 4-1. She flew through that service game. A couple of aces there and a few unreturnables as well. Ons JABEUR with the advantage.
It's her, it's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR. We'll keep talking about Ons JABEUR. We're talking about Ons JABEUR. We'll keep talking about Ons JABEUR.
Great start here for Ons JABEUR. She'll be wanting to get revenge on Bencic for that Charleston final where Bencic got the better of her. That was on clay. This is their first, I believe it's their first meeting on grass. Just under 20 minutes on the clock. Good start for Ons. If I look at the finals going on elsewhere, Hurkacz is still up a break over Medvedev. He took the first set 6-1, did Hurkacz, and is now 3-2 up and serving. And Berrettini has just broken Filip Krajinovic in the second set over in Queens. So he took the first set 7-5 and is now serving at 3-2. So advantage to Hurkacz and Berrettini in their finals. The final in Birmingham will be getting underway in about 10-15 minutes time. Haddad Maia versus Zhang Shuai. But here we have Belinda Bencic versus top seed Ons JABEUR. Ons JABEUR broke in the first service game of Belinda Bencic and is now up 4-1. We have Bencic here serving to avoid the breadstick in this set. Still early days yet, but Ons JABEUR definitely with the advantage so far. She's been serving very well as Ons. number of points that she's won off that serve. 90%. It's very, very high. Oh, and we have a mishit there from Ons JABEUR. It is 15-love to Bencic. So we have Bencic here serving 15-love. Just going to try and put some pressure on Ons JABEUR. First serve looked like it was going to be an ace, but no, it's just been called long. So it's a second serve at 15-love. And the second serve is good. We have a backhand return from Ons JABEUR that goes long. It is 30-love to Belinda Bencic. So Ons coming through her semi-final match yesterday against Coco Gauff in 2 sets, and Bencic beating Sakkari in 3 tight sets. They've both had some pretty good matches this week. It's a good serve down the tee from Bencic, and the return is long from Ons JABEUR. It is 40-love. We have a prediction here, 5-7-3-6. Bencic will win. Got Bencic in 2. She will have to turn this first set around, though. 40-love, though. It's a good game for the Swiss. Although she was up 40-love in her last service game, and Ons JABEUR almost got it back to deuce. Second serve here. It's a good serve. The backhand return from Ons is good as well, and the backhand from Bencic is into the net. 40-15. If you are looking for a link to watch the match, it is streamed on Prime Video and also on beIN Sports. But I hope you stick with us for the commentary here. Love bringing these matches to you. Brought you quite a few from Berlin this week. There's been some really good matches. So 40-15 and a second serve here for Belinda Bencic. Oh, we have a drop shot return of serve from Ons, but it doesn't quite clear the net, and it is a game for Belinda Bencic at 40-15. It is 4-2. Ons JABEUR still with the break of serve. So Hurkacz and Berrettini both still up a break in their second sets in their finals. Hurkacz 6-1, 4-2 currently against Daniil Medvedev. Medvedev's had a great week on the grass, but he's just being outplayed by Hurkacz. Berrettini as well, the defending champion, 7-5 the first set, and is now up 4-2 against Filip Krajinovic. And as a ball goes long here from Belinda Bencic, it's 15-love for Ons JABEUR. Oh, it's an excellent serve from JABEUR. The return is good from Bencic as well, and the ball is into the net from JABEUR, so it's 15-all. So don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying the commentary, and the subscribe to the channel. Give us a follow on all the social medias as well. I'm going to try and get to 100 likes. But we're at 15-30, so maybe a little half chance for Bencic here to get the break back. Oh, it's a good first serve down the tee from JABEUR. The return is long from Bencic. It's 30-all. Very much looking forward to Ons JABEUR playing with doubles with Serena Williams in Eastbourne next week. So second serve at 30-all. Belinda Bencic might look here to create a breakpoint opportunity. It's a good second serve, though. The return is good. I thought it was long from Bencic there, but it's just been called in. Ons JABEUR thought it was long as well. She's pointing to the line. We're seeing a repeat here, and it was just in, and so it is 30-40. It's a break point here for Belinda Bencic to try and get that break back. Ons JABEUR here serving down a break point, but Belinda Bencic isn't quite ready, so we'll wait. Okay, JABEUR here serving, and it will be a second serve as well on break point for Bencic to look at. It's a good serve. There's a backhand return from Bencic is good, and it's into the net from Ons JABEUR. Bencic does indeed get the break back. So after a flying start from Ons JABEUR, Belinda Bencic is back in this. She's got us back on serve. It's 4-3.
Gon' knock you out, gon' make you want quit. Baddest girl about, gon' make you submit. That gold around her neck, ooh, she's legit. Belinda Bencic.
Some Belinda Bencic fans here. What a break indeed, yeah. That was a great break back there from Bencic. Ons JABEUR seemed to be quite comfortable in this match until that service game. Yeah, this match is getting interesting now. It was 3-love to JABEUR, but we're now back on serve, 4-3. We've got Hubert Hurkacz serving at 4-3, up a break in the second set against Medvedev. Berrettini also serving at 4-3, up a break against Krajinovic. That's in Halle and in Queens. And the final in Birmingham is about to get underway any minute between Zhang and Haddad Maia. Glad you're loving the buttons. Me too. I have a little dance to them while they're on. Of course, yeah, Olympic champion is Belinda Bencic from last year, gold medalist. So Bencic here now back on serve, serving at 3-4. The crowd are getting into this. They've had some great tennis in Berlin this week. So Bencic here on the fight back, 3-4. He's played 16 3-setters this year, has Bencic. A couple of these coming in here in Berlin. It'll be a second serve here, though, for Bencic. Have someone rooting for Ons here. Lots of Ons fans. Oh, it's a good serve for a second serve there, but the return is also good from Ons JABEUR. Bencic then with the great shot. Ons JABEUR with the lob, and Bencic can't get the volley from the lob. She puts it into the net, so it is love 15. More Ons fans. Go Ons. So first few signs of frustration here from Belinda Bencic. Couldn't put that overhead away. First point goes to Ons JABEUR on the serve of Bencic. It's a good first serve though, but the return just about clears the net, and Bencic is up for the lob, and it's good. Ons JABEUR with the lob of her own though. Oh, what a lob from Ons JABEUR right into the back corner of the court. That was brilliant, and we've got the Tunisian flags flying. It is love 30 for Ons JABEUR. So Bencic came into the net with a lob, but Ons JABEUR just lobbed her right back, and it's beautiful. So accurate on that. Right into the corner, and it is love 30. Ons JABEUR is going to want to get that break straight back. It's a good first serve, though. We have the block return backhand from Ons JABEUR is good, and oh, JABEUR with the pass. Bencic came into the net, and JABEUR went for the backhand cross-court pass, and it just clipped the net. So it was a bit fortunate for Ons JABEUR there, but it was a good shot, and it is love 40. It's 3 break points for JABEUR. Yes, Ons JABEUR does have all the shots. She really does. And of course, I think she's got one of the best drop shots on the tour. So 3 break points here for JABEUR to get the break back. And a second serve to look at. Pressure on the serve of Bencic. And it's a good second serve. It's a good return, though, from JABEUR. The backhand from Bencic just clips the net, giving JABEUR a bit more time. And it's a nice down-the-line forehand from Belinda Bencic. She saves one of the break points. It is 15-40. Yeah, so Hurkacz is up 5-3 in that second set against Medvedev. Berrettini's also up 5-3 in that second set. They both took their first sets in the finals over in Halle and Queens. So still 2 break points here for Ons JABEUR. And another second serve to look at. Break point number 2. And the second serve is, it's good. It was very deep in the box, but the return from JABEUR is also very good. And it's into the net from Belinda Bencic. Ons JABEUR does indeed get the break right back. A few balls in that rally looked like they'd gone long, but none of them called until the very end where Belinda Bencic put the ball into the net. So it is a break back for Ons JABEUR, and she will now serve for this first set at 5-3.
It's her, it's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR, JABEUR. We're talking about Ons JABEUR. It's her, we're talking about Ons JABEUR.
So it's a great return of serve there from Belinda Bencic, and it is Love 15. For those of you asking for a link, they are streaming the match live on Prime Video and on beIN Sports. It's a good first serve from JABEUR. The return is very deep in the court from Bencic, though. Again, it looked like it had been long, but it must have caught the back line, and so JABEUR's ball goes long, and it's Love 30. Could it be a third break of serve? Oh, it's an ace down the tee from Ons JABEUR, though. 15-30. Had a few aces down the tee now. I think that's her 4th ace. Yep, 4 aces to JABEUR, 1 for Bencic. Oh, goes for the ace down the tee again, but it's just wide. Second serve is good. Oh, it's a lovely return of serve from Belinda Bencic down the line. Kisses the sideline there, and it is 2 break points to get the break back for Belinda Bencic. Brilliant return of serve there, and it is 15-40. JABEUR trying to serve for this first set. And a second serve to look at on the break point. Second serve is good. It's a deep return from Bencic, though. Oh, but it's a shank from Bencic. One of the break points saved. So 30-40, still another break point to look at for Bencic. JABEUR serving out, trying to serve out this first set. And it's a good serve down the tee from JABEUR. Not quite an ace because Bencic did get a racket on it, but it's as good as. And it's deuce. 2 break points saved from Ons JABEUR. Lovely serve there. So Ons JABEUR here serving for this first set. We're at deuce though. Second serve. Hurkacz and Berrettini both serving out trying to serve out their matches in the finals over in Halle and Queens. And it's another good serve from Ons JABEUR. The return is long from Bencic, and it is advantage Ons JABEUR. We do have a set point. It's a first set point here for Ons. Can she get over the line here? Oh, it's a beautiful serve down the tee, but the return is in from Bencic with the forehand then from JABEUR. Oh, but it's a great depth from Bencic. Then goes to the backhand cross court. We have a backhand slice from JABEUR is wide. Set point saved. We are back to deuce. Yeah, JABEUR had a ball there. She could have put it away easily, but she went back to Bencic, and Bencic then managed to get a good shot in. So back at deuce for JABEUR. It's a nice first serve there. The return is in play though, and then she goes for the inside out forehand, but she pushes it long, and Jabeur can't quite believe that. And it's now a break point from set point to break point, Bencic. And Jabeur is still looking down the court at that line because she can't believe she's pushed that long. But it is a point here for Bencic to get the break point. Saved a set point and now has a third break point in this game. Oh, it's an ace from Jabeur. She's bringing out these serves at the important points, though. An ace out wide this time. Just hit the sideline there, and it's back at deuce. Some good serving here for Ons JABEUR. A lot of Ons fans here in the chat. Go on, Ons. Pray for you, Ons JABEUR. All of Tunisia is with you, Ons. And there's a lot of Tunisian flags in the crowd here in Berlin as well. Second serve at deuce. It's a tough service game, this one. Serve is in. We have a back and return from Bencic is in, and the ball is into the net from Ons JABEUR. So it is another break point. It's a fourth break point in this game for Belinda Bencic. Sofian asking, where can you see the game live? It's being streamed on Prime Video and on beIN Sports. And it's a second serve here for Belinda Bencic to look at on break point. It's break point number 4. Second serve is good. We have a return from Bencic is good. Oh, shot just clips the net from Bencic and is in, but she then hits the backhand cross court wide, and we have a big roar there from Ons JABEUR. She saves the break point, and we're back at deuce. The fan of Ons JABEUR, we are with you, Ons JABEUR, all of Tunisia and the Arabic world. Good luck. So we are at deuce. It's a good first serve, and we have the block return from Bencic is good. Oh, but Bencic just slipped at the back of the court there, and oh, this looks bad. Oh, this does not look good for Bencic. I think she's gone over on her ankle there. She's grimacing. The umpire is straight down, and JABEUR is straight down as well to go look at her, but she's holding her ankle. She's just she tried to get up there, but she can't. I think she's rolled that ankle. This is really tough for Bencic here. She's managed to get up. She's on her feet, is Bencic. JABEUR at the net in concern. I think we're going to have a physio come out. Yeah, the physio is coming here. That was a really bad slip there for Bencic. She seems to really have done some damage to that ankle. And she's limping a little bit to the chair. The physio is there. It's the left ankle there of Belinda Bencic. Let's see if they show a replay of that. I didn't quite see the slip. I just saw her on the floor at the end of the point. So she is going to be seen by the physio. She's looking at that ankle. It's really unfortunate there, but it is a set point to Ons JABEUR. I'll take you over to Halle and Queens while the physio is looking at Belinda Bencic. So Hubert Hurkacz has both matches have just been decided. Actually, Hurkacz has just won the final over in Halle, the ATP 500. He's defeated Daniil Medvedev in the final there, 6-1, 6-4. That's a great win for Hubie Hurkacz. He's been the tiebreak king this week, Hurkacz, winning loads of tiebreaks against Auger-Aliassime. He won 2, and then he won 2 against Kyrgios as well. But he's defeated Medvedev pretty handily there, who was having a great week. So Hubert Hurkacz taking the title in Halle, and then over in Queens, defending champion Matteo Berrettini won the title here last year, and he has defended his title. He defeats Filip Krajinovic, who had never won an ATP Tour match on grass before this tournament and is now in the final. But he's been defeated by the defending champion Matteo Berrettini 7-5, 6-4. So they both finished at pretty much the same time, those two finals there. So 2 ATP 500 winners, Hubert Hurkacz and Matteo Berrettini, will surely be looking to do some damage at Wimbledon. Matteo, obviously the finalist in Wimbledon last year. The only players who've actually beaten Berrettini on grass in recent times are Nadal and Djokovic, I believe. Hubert Hurkacz was a semi-finalist last year, who actually lost to Berrettini in that semi-final. So they've both done really well on the grass. Hurkacz bageling Roger Federer in that quarterfinal match. But really good wins there for Hubert and Matteo. The final in Birmingham, I do believe, is just underway. It is Zhang Shuai versus Bia Haddad Maya. They're just in the first game there, so they've just gotten started. So the physio is doing some treatment to the ankle of Belinda Bencic, and there is now a medical timeout that has been called. So, yeah, Bencic, she is asking, is Bencic still down? So she's now sat down on a chair and has been seen by the physio. It's a medical timeout. She's having her ankle strapped up by the looks of it. Yeah, so it's a shame that all these finals really have been happening at the same time. I feel tennis is shooting itself in the foot a little bit there, such good matches all going on at the same time. It's hard to keep an eye on them all. But we are here with you for the Ons JABEUR Belinda Bencic final. It's been, they've both been very good this week on the grass, playing some 3-setters and some tight 2-setters as well. So I've covered a lot of Jabeur's matches especially. And so I was very excited to cover this final. It's unfortunate that we couldn't bring you the other 2 finals, but I hope I've managed to keep you up to date on them. So Hurkacz winning 6-1, 6-4 against Medvedev in Halle, Berrettini 7-5, 6-4 winning against Krajinovic over in Queens. So we do have Ons JABEUR serving out this first set when we do return. It is advantage to JABEUR. It's just such a shame that this has happened. It was a slip on that last point for Belinda Bencic and seemed to go down on her ankle. Question here from Stephen, is Iga doing any tune-ups on grass? So Iga's not playing any tournaments on the grass before Wimbledon. She's just practicing on the grass. So she will be going into Wimbledon without any grass court tournaments. But, I mean, Iga, I don't think needs playing into form, does she? She's going to be the one to beat at Wimbledon, even though grass isn't her favourite surface. Yeah, Casey, it's a shame that especially with the 2 matches there, the Hurkacz and Berrettini especially, they were both pretty much equal score lines in that second set at exactly the same time and finishing pretty much at the same time as well. So, yeah, it is unfortunate. Thank you, Todd, and great fun covering the final. Appreciate all of you guys here on the stream with us today for the final. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, and I've just realized that we have hit 100 likes on the like button. So thank you, everybody who's hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. It's 100 likes. Let's try and get to 200. Casey here asking what's going on court. So we're still on the medical timeout. She's just had the ankle strapped up by the physio and she's now putting her shoe back on. So it looks like she's going to be back on court any time now. The physio is just packing up there. Bencic lacing up her shoes. Bencic, a question here, who's injured? So Bencic slipped on a set point on the previous point and seemed to roll her ankle. So she's had a medical timeout. The physio's come in and strapped the ankle up. But it looks like Bencic, she's back on her feet now. She's heading to the end of the court. So I think we are going to be playing on. It is advantage JABEUR. She has a set point. Bencic there just jogging to the back of the court, testing out that ankle. She seems to be okay. Maybe stepping a little tentatively on it, but it is advantage to JABEUR. So we are back on play. It is set point JABEUR. She is serving here. And it's a good first. It's an ace. It's an ace to seal the set. Slightly unfortunate end before that, but it's one fair and square there by Ons JABEUR. JABEUR takes the first set 6-3.
It's her, it's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR, JABEUR, JABEUR. We'll keep talking about Ons JABEUR. It's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR, JABEUR, JABEUR. We'll keep talking about Ons JABEUR.
A great set there for Ons JABEUR, 6-3. A bit unfortunate the slip there for Belinda Bencic, but she seems to be, okay at the moment. Looks like she's going to be playing on, so we will have the second set. But it's a good start there for Ons JABEUR. So, yeah, we've had two finals just finishing at the same time. Hubert Hurkacz, the champion in Halle, defeating Medvedev there in straight sets, and Matteo Berrettini, the champion in Queens, defending his title, defeating Krajinovic also in straight sets. We have Zheng Shuai and Bia Haddad-Maia contesting the final over in Birmingham, the WTA 250. And Zheng Shuai is up an early break on Haddad-Maia, but Haddad-Maia has points for the break back. So I will keep you up to date on that, on the scoreline over there as well. If you are looking for a link to the match, it's being streamed live on Prime Video as well as beIN Sports. But thank you for joining me here for the commentary. If you do like the stream, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on all social media as well. I do a lot of the tweets for Game to Love Tennis Podcast, so follow us at Game to Love on Twitter. So we're about to get underway. Why don't you give me your predictions for how this second set is going to go? So Bencic is going to be serving here to start this second set underway. We'll see how that ankle is doing. And it's the second serve. The first is into the net. We have a lot of Ons fans here in the chats. Go Ons, we are Tunisian. Yeah, there's a lot of Tunisian flags in the crowd as well. Come on, Ons JABEUR. Prediction here, 6-2 for Ons in the second set. Another one here. I think Ons will win the second set as well. 6-3 here for Ons JABEUR, maybe? Or is that for Belinda Bencic? It is love 15, though. Oh, it's a good return of serve from Ons JABEUR. It's very deep. Again, it's another ball that looked like it had gone long, but it's just clipped the back of the net. We're having a review of that there, but it is indeed in, catching the back line, and it's love 30, so early pressure on the serve here for Bencic. Another prediction, 6-2 for Ons. Love 30, though, and a second serve. Just hope that ankle isn't going to hamper Belinda Bencic too much in this second set. We'd like to see a competitive match. It's a good second serve, and the return is into the net from Ons JABEUR. It's 15-30. She's still stepping a little gingerly on the ankle, is Bencic. Prediction here, I think Bencic will not be able to resist much. We have a 6-love prediction here for Ons JABEUR. We're thinking a bagel, maybe. Return of serve there is wide from Ons JABEUR, though. It is 30-all. 6-4 for JABEUR prediction here. We have 6-3. Hope Bencic can stay in shape. Yeah, we don't want this, to be won because of an injury. You never want a match to end that way. But it is 30-all. And it's a good first serve. The return is good from JABEUR as well. And Bencic with the drop shot, but JABEUR is up to it. Bencic with the volley. And, oh, it's in. And JABEUR does get the return. Oh, what a point. So Bencic comes in with a drop shot. JABEUR is there, though, and hits it up in the air. Bencic gets the volley away, and it just lobs over the head of Ons JABEUR at the back of the court. Just lands in. And the point goes to Bencic. That was a really good point there. JABEUR with the tweener attempt, and the tweener actually does go in, but she can't get the volley back in play from Belinda Bencic, so it's 40-30. Carlton predicting 6-4 Ons. Second serve, good return from JABEUR, forehand from Bencic, then JABEUR with the nice slice, backhand slice. Bencic down the line, though, and it is a game for Belinda Bencic. So Bencic does get the game on the board. She does look a little bit hampered, but she's on the board. 1 game to love for Belinda Bencic.
Gon' knock you out, gon' make you want quit. The baddest girl about, gon' make you submit. That gold around her neck, it proves she's legit. Belinda Bencic.
Sorry, I don't know why these buttons are replaying themselves. I don't have them on a loop, but they're good buttons anyway. So we have Ons JABEUR serving here. Took the first set, 6-3. I have to admit, I am rooting for Ons JABEUR in this. She's one of my favorite players to watch. But a drop shot there from JABEUR doesn't clear the net, and it is love 15. The prediction's 6-4 here for Ons JABEUR. Most of you seem to be predicting Ons to take this second set as well, to close it out in 2. And it is 15-all. Bencic here just jumping up and down, trying to get that ankle, trying to feel it out at the back of the court there. It's a good first serve from JABEUR, and then she follows it up with a nice forehand down the line, then goes for the drop shot. Belinda Bencic is there, but puts it into the net. It is 30-15. Yeah, it's a good play there from JABEUR with the drop shot, testing out the movement of Bencic to see if she can sort of get there, because it could be a good tactic for her if she is slightly hampered on that ankle. Another prediction here, 6-4 for JABEUR, 6-4 for the winner. So 30-15 here for JABEUR. It's a good second serve, and the return is long from Bencic. It's 40-15. So Ons JABEUR here, 40-15 to try and get her first game on the board in the second set. It's a good first serve, and the return is long. JABEUR takes the game. We are 1 game apiece. So we had JABEUR taking the first set 6-3, but on set point, Bencic did take a slip and roll her ankle, had a medical timeout, got it strapped up. Still seems to be a little bit tentatively stepping on it. So we'll test it out, I think. JABEUR with a couple of drop shots just to see how her movement is going. She seems to be okay. We are 1 game apiece, just under an hour on the clock. And we now have Bencic serving. And a second serve. Oh, it's a double fault from Bencic to start the game. It is love 15. 2 champions today have already been decided. Berrettini, the defending champion, defended his title over in Queens with a straight sets win over Krajinovic. Hurkacz, the straight sets win in Halle over Medvedev. So great wins there for both men. Finalist Berrettini in Wimbledon last year, and Hurkacz, semi-finalist at Wimbledon. So both looking to do well again this year. Oh, it's a second double fault for Belinda Bencic. And it's love 30. So 2 double faults in a row there for the Swiss. If you're looking for a link, it's being streamed on Prime Video and beIN Sports. Thank you for joining me here, though, for commentary. If you do enjoy it, please don't forget to whack the like button. We're at 151 likes. Let's try and get it to 200. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you are enjoying it. I'm going to try and cover as many matches as possible as I can. Yeah. Comment here, vengeance is the Charleston final. Bencic taking that title over Ons JABEUR in a tight match there, so Ons JABEUR will be looking for her revenge. We have a drop shot from Bencic there, and Ons JABEUR puts it into the net, so it's 15-30. Still a little bit of pressure on Bencic, though. It's a bit of an opportunity there for JABEUR. I think she squandered it a little bit. Could have been love 40. But still 15-30, so JABEUR with a good chance here. And the first serve is long. It'll be a second serve to look at. JABEUR defeating Coco Gauff yesterday in straight sets in a really good match. Oh, it's another double fault for Belinda Bencic. That's 3 in this game now. And it is 15-40. We have 2 break points for Ons JABEUR. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Bencic. It was into the net, the double fault. You never want to miss a second serve into the net, really. And its first serve is long again, so it will be a second serve on break point for Ons JABEUR. Yeah, Ons JABEUR, she currently ranked 4th, but if she wins today, will go up to 3rd in the rankings. She is 2nd in the race. Okay, the second serve is good from Bencic, but the return is also good from Jabeur. We then have a backhand. Oh, the backhand from Jabeur is good, and it is the game. Oh, I think Bencic might be cool. I think Bencic is calling it a day here. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Belinda Bencic is calling it a day in this match after that slip on set point in the first set. Her ankle wasn't the same, and her movement just it wasn't the same again. It's very tentative, and it's a nice exchange there between the two at the net, a nice hug. And it's a real shame that the match has got to end this way, because you never want to win a title this way. But Ons JABEUR, all credit to Jabeur. She's had an amazing week this week. She does deserve the title. Obviously, it's not how she would want to win it with a retirement here from Belinda Bencic, but it is very well deserved from Ons JABEUR. She's been the best player at the tournament, the top seed here, and it is the title for Ons JABEUR. Very unfortunate. She took the first set 6-3, slipped from Belinda Bencic, injured her ankle there, and now at 2-1 in the second set, Bencic is retiring. So Ons JABEUR does take the title. It is well deserved. Agree, MJ. It is such a shame, because you never want to see a player, winning a title from an injury. And Ons JABEUR here. Bencic, we've got Bencic sitting down, taking his shoe off, and Ons JABEUR is giving some treatment to Bencic herself. She's getting an ice pack out of the cooler and putting it on Bencic's ankle there. It's a really nice little exchange between the two. It's seems like such a good person as JABEUR, and it's such a shame for Bencic. So we have a third champion crown today. We had Hurkacz winning in Halle, Berrettini winning in Queens, and now Ons JABEUR takes her second title of the year, a second title on grass. She won Birmingham last year. So she'll be going into Wimbledon with a really good chance of getting to the final there. A prediction here from Todd. Wimbledon, I'll take Swiatek JABEUR over the field. Absolutely. You've got to say Swiatek JABEUR are the top two favourites there. JABEUR, obviously a great player on the grass and winning the title here. So, it's such a shame here, but we do have a retirement from Belinda Bencic. So the final score will be 6-3, 2-1 to Ons JABEUR. But Ons JABEUR is the winner. She takes the title home in Berlin, and here's the Ons JABEUR button for one last time.
It's her, it's her, it's her. We're talking about Ons JABEUR, We're talking about Ons JABEUR. We're talking about Ons JABEUR.
So just to recap for those of you asking what happened. So JABEUR took the first set 6-3 on set point. Belinda Bencic had a slip at the back of the court and rolled her ankle, and she wasn't the same since. And at 2-1 in the second set, Belinda Bencic has retired, handing the title over to Ons JABEUR. But Ons JABEUR is a deserving winner of this title. She's played brilliantly all week. The first round match I covered against Mukovic, it was brilliant, as well as a match yesterday against Coco Gauff, winning that in straight sets. So it's a great win for Ons JABEUR. Not the way she would want to win the title with Bencic retiring, but it is the title for the Tunisian. She will climb to number 3 in the world and will surely be one of the favourites for Wimbledon. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on this stream. I am sure I will see you again on some more matches next week. We have Eastbourne, Mallorca, and Eastbourne is the men and the women, and then we have Mallorca for the men, and Bad Homburg as well for the women. So I will catch you again next week. Ons JABEUR here, the champion in Berlin, taking the 6-3, 2-1 retirement from Belinda Bencic. Thanks very much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe. Yes, Victor, Tunisia won. Ons JABEUR is the winner. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you very, very soon. Have a great Sunday. Catch you on the next stream.